So that's interesting. So swapping out a creative dream for another one, that's a tough thing to do. People think of themselves a certain way, and a lot of times they've thought of themselves that way since they were 7 or 8 or 9 years old, and then they get to real life and it's very painful. And people who have power and money say no to you for years, and then you got to figure out, well, what am I going to do? Should I just go work at a bank, or should I try to do something here that uses some of those gifts? And that transformation is critical. If you don't go through that transformation, you just go to the cubicle and that's it. You know,
it's almost like you have to die to self.
Okay, so let's get into that.
You have to like die to self, because you could go through your whole life thinking like, this is what I'm gonna do. But sometimes life
biblical term,
sometimes life throws you curveballs and it takes you in a different direction. I do walk by faith every day. In my company, when things get heavy, I'm just like, wasn't my purpose, I think. But once I put it down and just kind of like let it be what it was going to be, I was redirected into this other creative outlet that I had thought of, but I don't think truly believe that I could do, or maybe I just wasn't putting the effort towards it. So when I stopped putting effort towards music and shifted and kind of let go, this idea landed in my brain, and I was like, okay. And then as I was creating the website, I was like, I don't even know where this stuff is coming from, but it's like really good. And I just had all of these. I started like, my creative energy just started going crazy, and the website that I created all those 5 years ago is still the website that we have today. I've updated a few things, but it's still the same website. Maybe one day we'll upgrade, but I'm like kind of attached to it, you know? I'm like, this was the OG website that I made like way back when.
That's funny. But it doesn't contradict what you said earlier, but it's interesting to pair it like, you know, there's a phase of hyper control. You have to control every detail. And you have to just take the fate of things in your own hands. But at the same time, there's this phase of letting go of control totally, and just saying that you have to be. It seems like you have to just decide someone knows better than me, or there's some force that knows better than me, that this one thing isn't going to work out, so I'm going to move over to this other field. So how do you balance that, the surrender of control and the exertion of it?
I don't know. I can't even tell you the moment that it shifted. I think I just was like, okay, I've spent 20 years doing this. Maybe we put it down and see where my creative ideas flow. I don't know if I answered the question, but
no, didn't. But that's okay.